Oh. That's not right. There we go. That's right. That's what I wanted. Oh, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Green Akers Pest Control. Time to talk about some bugs. Who got some question about some bugs? About some bugs. Hello, Terry. I have a bunny, but he is not working. He is not working. Oh no! Is he working? I don't know if it's working or not.
I can see him on the bunny cam.
Is he not moving?
He's just not moving, is he?
Can you see it?
Can we check it on the other?
Yeah, I thought that's what you were looking at.
Oh, let me check and see.
I got a bunny. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see what happens if I change the size of this window.
Yeah, he's just sitting really still.
He's just sitting really still.
Yes, he's just sitting really still.
Because he looks like he's breathing. It's like barely.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my bunny. That's my bunny. It's my bunny cam. And if we go to look at stuff, he's there too. My bunny cam. I got it for the babies, for the children's. They wanted a pet, and I like bunnies. I had a bunny when I was little. And I thought, hey, why don't I put a camera out there and we'll watch him tonight while I live stream and answer people's questions about bugs. And I eat lifesavers. I have an addiction. These little things right here. These are wintergreen lifesavers. I really like wintergreen lifesavers. My wife and my daughter are sitting here playing a video game. So if you hear them, that is what you hear. Are them. So how's everybody doing tonight? I got a few people in here. Just Terry's the only one talking to me tonight. That's a lop-eared. Isn't that a lop-eared, Lucia Joe?
A Holland lop, yeah.
A Holland lop. I don't know, it's just a bunny to me. Oh, goodness me. I hope everybody's enjoying their, well, soon to be weekend. Weekend starts, I guess, tomorrow night. Some people don't work on Friday. If that's the case, you can get off now. You're on your weekend now. That's my bunny. He's a very cute bunny. I had Bunny when I was little. And somebody ate it. Do bed bugs go away in the winter and come back in warmer weather? Hey Jennifer, nice to see you. Bed bugs are year-round pests. They don't go away in the winter. Hey Jason, what are the default important places to spray when doing a treatment? Like I've heard it's important to spray the laundry room no matter where the bed bugs are found. Are there any other places? So I treat with Crossfire, so I treat the mattress, headboard, footboard, bed rails, box springs, lazy boy recliners, mattresses and all. I think I said mattress. Couches, love seats, lazy boys. I don't know. Mainly those are the places. Do bed bugs feed on dogs and cats as well? Yes, they do. In fact, the Crossfire label recommends that people treat their pet's bed. Oh yeah, he's moving in there. He's moving. I see him moving. He's so cute. This little bunny. See, Jennifer, I got my pet bunny. His name is Arthas. I named him. I'm gonna move it down a little bit. There we go. Put him right there. Not that way. Like that. But yeah, Crossfire recommends that you treat pet bedding because bed bugs can bite animals just as much as humans. They're attracted to humans. They're going to bite humans. If the human is the choice, they're going to... I mean, if you've got a choice between a human or a dog, bed bug's going to bite a human. So... I was hoping the bunny would be hungry and he would be eating like earlier because it was awesome. I did a TikTok. I was live for like, what, almost an hour?
Yeah, something like that.
Arthas Benethil. Bunethil, right?
Yeah.
Bunethil. Arthas Bunethil. That's his name. He's the Bun King. Spelled with 2 N's. Because I'm a nerd. I don't want to jinx it. But I haven't seen any for 2 years. But I keep spraying out of paranoia. Well, I always practice preventative pest control. So I do customers' houses. And they don't get... I mean, if the bed bugs do get in, they die before they infest. So it's not a bad idea to practice preventative pest control. Especially if you've had them before. Are bait stations still the best way to get rid of mice? I'm hearing people object due to harming their predators? No. No, bait is still the best way to get rid of mice. In fact, you know, the leading cause of, like, birds death, one of the leading causes of bird death last year was not secondary poisoning from rat poison. It was actually secondary poisoning from euthanized animals that were buried in landfills. So, like, when a veterinarian, or, well, not necessarily a veterinarian, but more like a pound, when you get animals in the pound, like dogs and cats, and they don't get, you know, adopted, then, you know, people know they euthanize them. Well, what do they do with the bodies? They take them out to the landfill. And then the buzzards and the eagles and the falcons and stuff like that feed, because they're carrion, they feed on the bodies before they're covered in the grave. And, so birds die from euthanized animals more than secondary rat poisoning, because actually it isn't that common for animals to die from secondary, you know, rat poison infestation or whatever. Well, you get what I'm saying, Jennifer. Most products are out of the system before a predator finds it. Exactly. The thing is the way that rat poison works is the rat poison is digested through the digestive tract. And so that's how it kills the animal, is it has to go through the digestive tract. And by the time an animal actually finds and eats it, it's already made its way through the digestive tract. In fact, they put dye in rat blocks so that when the rats and mice eat them, it turns the droppings a weird color, like a greenish, bluish color, and makes them fluoresce to show that it's moved all the way through the digestive tract by the time the animal dies. So it just doesn't happen that often. There are so many sources, Jennifer. The problem is that there are cases of secondary poisoning in like owls and different birds and stuff. It has happened before, but it's really rare. It's all right. So if you've got a list, let's take accidental poisoning as a really good, because this is actually, it's more likely for an animal to be poisoned with rat poison accidentally. So let's say you're targeting rats and mice. This is more common. This is actually a lot more common than secondary poisoning. But if you were to poison a mouse, and the mouse, let's say you just threw some bait or whatever in your attic, or actually more so a crawl space, and the mouse picks up the poison, drags it outside, or a dog runs under the crawl space and eats the rat poison. All right, that's considered accidental poisoning. You're poisoning an animal that wasn't intended to be killed with the rat poison. You meant to kill a rat or a mouse, and you ended up killing a dog. All right. The leading cause of accidental poisoning in pets is prescription drugs, not rat poison. The second leading cause is antifreeze. Okay, you don't even get into rat poison until you get to number 7 on the list. It didn't even make the top 5 accidental poisonings on pets or animals, just accidentally. It's and the thing is that if you like the government's planning on putting a very strong restriction on rat poison, making it restricted use. Which means you won't be able to buy it unless you get a license like me. You will not be able to buy rat poison. So if inner city people who can't afford exterminators can't go to Walmart and buy some rat poison to kill their mice or their rats, or they can't go on Amazon and buy rat poison, you know what they're going to do? They're going to set out dishes of antifreeze. And you know what antifreeze kills every year? Dogs and cats. You're going to have higher rate of accidental poisoning from things that aren't even rat poison. You're going to have, it's going to be a lot worse. So, but yes, it's absolutely political. It's absolutely political. Follow the money. Is alpine dust good for use on cockroaches, in outlets, or behind kitchen countertops? It's, I mean, I guess I wouldn't use alpine dust. I'd probably use boric acid. I'd use alpine WSG as a pesticide, but I wouldn't use alpine dust. I mean, I have. It's not common. He's really moving in there now. See, he's up moving around now. Mr. Arthas Bonneville. First time here. I used Crossfire yesterday. Hope it works. Oh, it'll work. It's great. On average, how long after doing a full treatment with Crossfire is the client likely to see live bed bugs? Up to 3 to 4 weeks. Brad. Let me move that. He's moving around. Let me move that text up a little bit. Bunny cam. There we go. This is my my pet bunny. For those just tuning in, this is on my pet bunny. His name is Arthas. I should put his name up there. Let me see. See if I can put his name up there. Text. Add source. New. Arthas. And then we go down here. We go Arthas. Bonneville. Alright. And then we drag that. Oh no! Is it going to work? Please tell me. Okay, good. Arthas Bonneville. There we go. Did that work? That's good enough. They don't need to be big letters. Before I realized I was bringing bedding and clothing into multiple rooms. I'm planning on using Crossfire next week. Oh, let's see. So I've moved to a new place, and I've lived here for a couple of months. I recently discovered there's bed bugs. Do I need to wash all the clothing in every closet? No, you do not. So I get this question a lot about having to empty drawers and empty closets and do all that stuff. If you're concerned that bed bugs are in your clothing, throw them in the dryer and see if you catch any bed bugs in the dryer, in the lint trap. If you have, then maybe you need to wash your clothes. Or even treat your dressers or your chest of drawers. But it's not something that I usually do. Personally, I haven't treated a chest of drawers in years. It's not something standard that I do. Standard is, like I said earlier, mattress, box spring, headboard, footboard, bed rails, lazy boys, sofas, furniture, and your baseboards. So, hey Jason, the bunny cam is absolutely adorable. Just wondering, after spraying, how can we know that the crossfire is working? Like, so it usually works immediately. As soon as you spray it, it'll start killing bugs. A bug dies from wet crossfire within the first 5 minutes of coming into contact with it. After it's dried, maybe about an hour or so. So it immediately starts to work. And the bugs don't die immediately. Like I said, after it's dry, they don't die immediately. They do die, but it takes them a little while to die after they crawl through it. So be patient and give it, it's one of those things where you have to wait several days to weeks before all the bugs are dead. So it can take up to 4 to 5 weeks for all the bugs to die. You figure 4 weeks is what it says on the label. It says it lasts up to 4 weeks. It will kill bugs for the whole 4-week period. If you have a really infested house and the bed bugs are really bad, you may want to treat again in 2 to 3 weeks. So just because not because it's not killing the bugs, but because it kills them faster the fresher it is. So. If you haven't had bed bugs, hold on just a minute. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I tell people is if you haven't had a bed bug for up to 30 days, now by bed bug, I mean casing, bed bug, like live bugs, blood spots, any signs of bed bugs at all. If you haven't had any signs of bed bugs for up to 30 days, then you're typically bed bug free. That's industry standard. That's what everybody claims, is that 30 days, because if you're living in the house, you're using the house, then the bed bugs should die naturally when they come out to bite you. Man, he's really getting all over the place now. You watching him, Alicia Joe?
I am.
He is moving in there. He is enjoying himself. Oh yeah, hit the like button. Jennifer, get on you. This is my Waldo shirt. Try to get comfy in my chair. I think I need a new desk chair. My desk chair's all falling apart. I'm rough on my desk chairs. I use them a lot. Oh, goodness me. Do bed bugs ever try to colonize a mattress cover? Yes, all the time. All the time. They will live in them. They'll lay eggs on them. So I have a Ring camera inside my bunny cage with my bunny. And it's actually a pretty nice bunny cage. It's really nice. I say bunny cage. It's really more like a bunny condominium. It's like a little cedar house. And it's got some little doors on it that open up. And it's got little grates on it and stuff. He's really living the ritzy life. And then this right here, this is his little humble abode right here. He can go in there, but he don't want to go in there. He just wants to lay out in his grass and stuff. This is actually edible stuff like hay that he eats. And he was eating it like skitty noodles earlier. He was like, nom, 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 nom. It was pretty good. He's really moving. If there's room, and you might be able to hear him moving around because look at his little butt. That's his little butt right there. I hope he ain't gonna poop on camera. He's not, is he? No, he's not. Thank goodness. I don't need that on my camera. I didn't think this through before I put this bunny on camera, and I'm like, I didn't think he might actually poop while you guys were watching it. But he ain't camera shy. All right. He's going to distract me, though. If there's rooms you don't use, but there's furniture and clothing in there, do you still need to treat those rooms? Typically, I do still treat the beds. See, now he's eating a little piece of grass or hay or whatever it is. Do you see that, Emma? You see that, Alicia?
Yeah.
He's eating. He's eating. He's chom, nom, nom, nom.
You're so distractible.
I'm so distracted by that bunny. I love the bunny. I love bunnies. Bunnies are like the best in the world. They're so awesome. I'm sorry. This was such a bad idea. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
What was the question that was
I don't know. Okay, if there's rooms you don't use, but there's furniture and clothing in there, do you need to treat those rooms? I usually treat as many rooms as a person will let me do. That doesn't mean I always do. Sometimes I do miss. This is so hard to do. Sometimes I do miss a room if the customer's like, look, we don't ever use that room. I use it for storage. I'd rather you not treat in there. I've got too much stuff in the way. Don't do that room. And I don't. And most of the time it's fine. You know, the bed bugs are not going to want to travel too far away from the host because they want the blood meal, right? The only time they usually travel away is when you just have so many bed bugs, they're starting to try to spread out away from one another just to survive. So you have to have an extremely bad bed bug, a very, very bad bed bug case for them to want to go into rooms that there's nobody living in. It's been a year now since my last time dealing with bed bugs. The last time it put me in a hospital for 2 weeks because I had a bad reaction to the spray. I wonder what they sprayed. Who's his favorite sibling? He ain't got no siblings, does he? Well, I mean, I guess you're talking about the kids. He really likes Charlie. He loves Charlie. So the camera, what you're looking at right now, the camera's like in the corner, and it's pointed towards like his little bed. So this is the corner. So right here, at this spot right here, behind the camera, is the door. And earlier when I was watching the bunny, Charlie was playing with him through the cage, and the bunny just loves Charlie to death. He's all about some Charlie.
Well, he ran around the yard, and he'd go up to Charlie.
Oh, yeah. He was bouncing over the yard, flipping and doing tricks and stuff. And Charlie, he would walk up to him, and the bunny would come right up to Charlie, and Charlie would pet on him and stuff. He just loves Charlie to death. So, but Charlie's pretty cool kid. Aaron says, I'm always treating for mice in apartment buildings. Do you ever encounter bait resistance? Which baits do you use? I use Talon Weather Block, and I've never had a resistance. Is there any possibility that bed bugs can build a resistance to crossfire? And if so, how would this happen? I guess it's possible for them to. The problem is pibromal butoxide, which is one of the actives in crossfire. It makes it hard for me to believe that they'll develop resistance to it because that's more like a catalyst that helps kill bugs. It helps kill bugs that develop resistance. So I don't know if they will. I have never had an instance of resistance yet. I know there's people that like to claim, but I do lots of bed bug work, and I only ever use crossfire, and I have never had an issue at all where the crossfire has been resistant. Never. The only time where I feel like there's a resistance issue, it ends up not being resistance at all. It ends up being reinfestation from other places. If you're treating your house and you're continuing to have bedbug problems, yet you're still finding dead bedbugs, then typically that's not a resistance issue. Usually that's a reinfestation issue. You're bringing them in, whether it's from a car or a school or a hospital or something or maybe somebody's bringing them from work or something like that. I'd rather see the pet bunny over the pet bedbugs. I have a new pet bed bug, but she's in my car. I haven't brought her in yet. She's in a feeder tube, and she can actually feed. So I'll tell Rory to bring her down here. I think I'm going to name her Amber Heard 2.0 because the other Amber Heard died from starvation. So should we treat our cars? I treat cars. I'm going to tell my son to bring me Amber Heard 2.0. Let me see. Bring me Amber Heard 2.0. he'll run out and get me Amber Heard. Because she's a bloodsucker. Crossfire definitely works. I had a very bad infestation. I did 2 treatments, however. After the first treatment, I noticed a difference and was able to sleep through the night in about 2 days. It's been 2 years for me now. Hey, you've been commenting on a lot of my videos, haven't you? D. Reeves. Is my bunny? Oh no. Reconnect. Perfect. I cannot have my bunny camera go down. I cannot have it happen. I know he's distracting, but he's just such a cute bunny. Are you laughing at me? Emma's down here. We moved her to a new spot. She's not sitting beside me anymore. She's sitting over there, over there, over there. I don't know if you remember me, but you told me to use Crossfire in my van about a year ago. So I bought a $40 sprayer at Home Depot, sprayed twice, and they are gone for good. Thanks. I do remember you. I remember everybody. I try to remember everybody. I used Crossfire for the first time yesterday. Treated 5 mattresses, 2 sofas, 1 lazy boy. Will treat again in 1 month. That's a lot. I've done that. That's a lot. That is a lot. I now have fleas. Do I just use the Alpine WSG alone? That's what I would do. Maybe add you might add an IGR to it if you could use Nygaard. I like Nygaard for fleas. It works really well. So, but Alpine's really good for fleas. And I typically use it alone. And very rarely do I get a call back. It's good stuff. Just follow the label. I think it's 10 grams. And you have to spray the whole floor. You can also treat inside your sofas and stuff with it too. I'm sitting low in my chair, so I had to tilt my camera. Now, believe it or not, I had my bunny on my TikTok live for like an hour, and nobody watched it. Maybe 2 or 3 people. But he's just the best. I seriously, I'm one of these people where if I'm scrolling through like YouTube or TikTok or something, and I see that someone has got like a pet bunny or a guinea pig or a hamster, I'll totally just stop and watch it like forever. Like I'll just sit there and just watch it. Because they're like fantastic. They're so interesting. Like he's just sitting there. What's he thinking? I bet he's thinking about a carrot. Or, oh, he's thinking about boxing. That's what it is. Did you get Amber Heard 2.0? Yes, thank you, my son. Yes, he's just putting a celery to the face. There. Oh, yeah, she's living. She's right. I don't know if y'all can see her right there. See her? I got me a new one. And there's a carpet beetle in there too, but... Is the Crossfire and the aerosol any good? I mean, yeah, but it's not going to last as long as the stuff you mix yourself. Have you ever used Nibor D instead of boric acid? I don't know. Let me see what Nibor D is. Let's see. If I click over here, this window, and go. There's my incognito. So, that's not it. Boom. See, you can still watch the bunny. Nibor D. What is it? Fungicide. What is it? What is the active? Oh, active ingredient. Let's see what that is. Oh, is it Timbor? Is that what it is? Boric hair? So it is boric acid. I mean, that's basically what it is. So Timbor is boric acid, but it's a different formulation of boron. So boron, boron is what boric acid is made from. Okay, so disodium octaborate is still a sodium borate. It's just like boric acid, very very similar to boric acid. But no, I don't ever use. I just use boric acid. Boric acid is cheaper and more effective on cockroaches than Timbor would be. So I would only use boric acid. So, is the Crossfire in the aerosol can any good? I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was asked that question. Yeah, I already answered that. I used to have 12 does... Wait a minute. Now, I am not going to make this bunny into rabbit stew. He is just going to be my friend. See, look, baby bunny butt. That is a baby bunny butt right there. Look at that, Emma. It's a baby bunny butt. Do you see that baby bunny butt? That's a lot of B words. Baby bunny butt. Say that 3 times fast. Crossfire versus Apprehend. Pros and cons of each. Crossfire is the best, in my opinion. I've never used Apprehend, but I have heard more failure stories from Apprehend than Crossfire. Should I just use Crossfire or should I use Semexa behind the outlet plates also? I would just use Crossfire. Jason, regarding mixing Crossfire, do we mix the 13 ounces bottle to 1 gallon of water, 120 ounces? Or no, it's 115 ounces of water plus 13 ounces of Crossfire to equal 1 gallon. That is how it's mixed. So typically what you do is you pour half a gallon of water, pour your 13 ounces into the water, and then fill it up to a gallon. And shake it real good. That's the easiest way to do it. That way you fully constitute the Crossfire in the water. And that bunny is just showing his butt. Look at it. It's just butt right there. Bunny butt. Never seen a bed bug in 38 years till now. My house has a sweet scent noticeable. You're teaching me everything on how to fight bed bugs. So I'm glad you will kill bed bugs. If you listen, if you follow my direction, you will kill bed bugs. I recommend using Say Bye Bugs is garbage. Do not use it. Their site is liar. They are liars. They cannot be trusted. Do not buy their products. They change reviews. They delete reviews. They cannot be trusted. They are scammers. Oh yes, hit the like button, please. So. Okay, so I blew her down. Oh, she's alive! Hey, Emma, do you want to feed this bed bug? Huh? No? Say no. No. Hey, Rory. Guess who's 18? Rory. Go up there and tap Rory on the shoulder and tell him that Amber Heard needs a meal.
Ask him if he wants to feed Amber Heard.
Yeah. Ask him if he wants to feed Amber Heard. If you blow into a jar with a bed bug, they get like crazy, man, when they're hungry. Now, this is not a fully grown bed bug. Like, she's not a full adult. I really hope he don't poop on camera. There's some poop right there. Look at that poop right there. He covered it up. He got embarrassed. So he covered it up. So, Kinju, who is a subscriber to my channel, he not just a subscriber, but he's also a member. So if you want to become a member of my channel, you can go to youtube.com/Green Akers PC. It's Akers. Okay. All right. And then see this little thing over here where it says subscribe? You should already be subscribed. If you're here, you should be subscribed. But if you hit the join button, you can join my channel. It's like, I think it's like $4.99 a month or whatever. And then you become one of these little people right here. You get your own little icon. Kinju's in there somewhere. But, let me show you right there. You get the member list here. See, because you join. But you get to be able to use emoticons and stuff in the chat. Like, let's see. Like this. Or, like, no. Not that one. Let's do this one. Like that. Which is pretty cool. And you'll get dibs on videos and stuff like that first. As soon as I put them up, I usually give those out to my members first. And then they go out to the rest of the channel typically like a week later. But, and also I give out free stuff through the community tab, which is right here. See, that was 5 years ago. So I was talking with Kinju a couple weeks ago. And I put this up a month ago, because this was like a month ago. 5 years ago. Oh wow, just 6 more subs on YouTube and I will reach 1,000. Okay, I now have 28,000 subscribers, and I have never let a bed bug feed on me before. Now this is a live bed bug in this vial right here. This is a live bug. So she's in there. Right there. If it will focus. Focus. Oh, well. You just have to take my word for it. She's live. And, I mean, she's moved all around in there since I got this thing down. But, so it's, if you look, it's got a screen in the top. See that screen? There's like a screen there. And if I hold it up to my arm like this, she can actually go right up and bite me. Now she's not. Now you see, she's all the way next to my finger. She's not actually up there near the lid at all. Should I starve her or should I feed her? Bunny. Get back over here, Bunny. Ooh, he's checking out his house, Alicia.
Who is?
Arthas. He's checking out that thing. He's like chewing on it. Is he supposed to chew on it?
Chew on it, yes.
He is going to chew his house. Go in there. Go in there. Yes. Yes. Go in there. Oh, come on. You want to go in that little thing. You love it. It's like a little burrow. Go on in there. Could you recommend anything for me to use on my dog for the fleas? On your dog? I don't know. Things change for pets all the time. And so, honestly, I don't know what to use on your animal. I would have to check with a veterinarian because actives change all the time and fleas, mainly because pets develop a resistance to the chemicals that are in, like, so fipronil used to be the active ingredient in Frontline, and now Frontline doesn't kill fleas anymore, so they had to switch to like Advantage X or something like that. And there's all kinds of different flea chemicals that have been on the market, but as far as treating your animal, I have no idea what to use. Rabbit teeth are like any other rodent, so he's gonna chew on everything. Oh, I know he's gonna chew. I know.
Yeah, that's a chewable rabbit.
That's a chewable rabbit home, so that when he's getting ready to go to bed, he can chew and brush his teeth. Look at those cheeks. He's got the fat cheeks. Look at them. They're just little fat cheeks. Bunnies are just adorable.
I think you're more smitten with them than the kids are.
No, I like bunnies. I like dogs. I like bunnies almost as much as I like dogs. I really like dogs.
And then where do goats fall on this?
Goats are awesome. Goats are like, they're the goat. They're the goat. The greatest of all time. G-O-A-T. Goat. Goats are fantastic. I love goats. I had goats. I've had pet goats. I've had pet sheep. I've had chickens. Guinea hens. Guineas are just stupid, though. I've had guinea... They will run from me, but run into the mouth of a fox. Guinea hens will. They're just dumb. How do you treat for mosquitoes? Let's see. What are the top 3 pests you get called for there in Virginia? What do you think the top 3 pests? Over the last year, mice.
Mice is probably our biggest.
Mice and rats.
Our next biggest, I would say, is probably ants and wasps or bees of some sort.
Bees are fun, though. I don't know. Bees are seasonal.
They're seasonal, but I still feel like it's...
But over 12 months?
Okay,
No.
let's look at this. Okay. I'll look at...
Look it up. Alicia's going to look it up.
That's what I'm guessing off the top of my head.
Bedbugs aren't very big. Not really. Not in the last 12 months. Roaches? I mean, general pest control covers a lot of different bugs. So, if people call me for, like, spiders. Spiders is big. But I don't sort things by, like, spiders or ants or crickets or whatever. Because that's all under general pest control. Now, bed bugs, let's see, termites. Bed bugs, termites, roaches, mice. That's like my generalization. Everything else falls under general.
Basically, it looks like... So we have our general pest control, but I would consider that like a... Oh, I don't know. I consider that... Hold on one second. I consider monthly like our bread and butter. That's like, I don't really... That just kind of lumps so many things in together.
Everything's lumped together in general.
After that is then our rat and mouse service is the second one after that.
Right.
Followed by termite service, and then followed by that is bed bugs.
Really?
The next one, we have one times, but then we have carpenter.
So I would take general. I would take general away from the equation.
And so basically our top 3 would be rats and mice service, so rodent services.
Termites
would be number 1. Termites are number 2.
And then bed bugs.
Bed bugs number 3. Carpenter bees number 4.
And carpenter bees. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's surprising. But then general really is everything.
Right. And then we have our quarterly and our bi-monthly, but I wouldn't really factor those in so much.
Quarterly and bi-monthly suck anyway.
Then we have our WDR reports come in, followed by flea service.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of fleas.
No, we don't really do a lot of fleas.
Thank goodness I hate fleas. I don't like to do fleas. But to treat for mosquitoes, just to be, not try to be like, make a joke or anything, Aaron, is the places you want to treat, it's really where you treat. Not so much as what you treat with, but where you treat. There's lots of chemicals that are labeled for mosquitoes, but the problem is that, what is our success rate with bed bugs, Alicia?
What is our success rate? So, basically, if I look at our bed bug follow-ups...
In 12 months.
2022, it doesn't look like we have a single bed bug follow-up.
I've done follow-ups in 2022. I think I did like 2.
We have some callback service. None of those are
bed bugs.
No, none of those are bed bugs.
No, they're all listed as bed bug.
Do you only list it as bed bugs? Okay,
Yeah.
I can tell by the charges, I guess.
Yeah.
So...
Jennifer says 100% about the second treatment.
4?
I did 4 callbacks last year. That's 2022, right?
That's for 2022.
Yeah, I did 4. That's not bad.
No.
Really, that's not bad.
No, I don't...
I had bed bugs for like 3 months. I sprayed it on all the carpets. The second time, I put it in the perimeters of the carpets and on several. You don't have to spray all the carpets for bed bugs. That's like... That's... Let me show you. Let me show you what's going on here. This is why you don't have to. Alright. Whoa, that's really bright. Holy cannoli. Alright, let's put that up here. Let's go to... Ba-dum-bum. Alright, so if you've got a bedroom, alright, which I'd hope you have a bedroom if you're treating for bed bugs. So let's do the square room. Alright, there's your room, right? You got a bed. Let's put your bed over here. I don't know. We're not going to feng shui this. Okay? We're just not. Maybe do a dresser or a chest of drawers or whatever right here. And let's say you have like a chair right here or whatever. And maybe like maybe an ottoman at the end of the bed. Maybe like a chest for like winter clothes or whatever. And then your doorway is going to be right here. Okay? So your carpet is the whole floor, right? Let's say it's wall-to-wall carpet. Okay? Because that's just easier to draw. Bed bugs, I'm going to show you where bed bugs like to live with this diagram. All right, this is your room. Now, this is the place. This is where you want to treat. Now, the bed, let's just say this bed has a mattress and a box spring. It has bed rails, headboard, and a footboard, okay? I'm not going to show it. It's just a box. It's just to give you a general idea. The bed bugs live, let's just freeform draw on this thing. Whatever's red is where the bed bugs live. Typically, bed bugs live around the edge of your bed, like around here. All right? In all of the seams and tufts of your mattress or your box spring or both. Okay? And your bed frame, headboard, and footboard. Okay, so there's a spot that their bed bugs are going to live. That's still not the carpet. That's the bed. All right? Your bed goes up against the wall, typically. So right at the baseboard, so your bed bugs will crawl up and down the wall, and so they will live around the edge of the wall, like this, okay? They typically gravitate out away from the bed, like pretty close to the bed, all right? So let's assume that this is as far as the bed bugs want to travel to get away from you, okay? They're not over here, like on this part of the room. They're just primarily in this area because this is where you are. Now, let's say you got a grandma and she's come over and this chair here is now a recliner. Okay, oops, I didn't want red. Undo. How do I undo? Undo. There it is. Let's go black. Okay, so now this is a recliner. Okay, it's a real ugly recliner because I can't draw with a mouse very well. All right, now it's turned into a recliner. So now Granny is sleeping here. So now we've got a new source of blood, okay? So the bed bugs that are here, right here, are going to travel right here, potentially. Not always. You know, Grandma might not be as delicious as you laying on the bed. Bed bugs may not be attracted to Granny. But if they were, they would live usually around the arms of the chair, like right here. They live around this part, around your shoulders, and around the head sometimes. And if there's a skirt around the base of this, oh man, it's not working anymore, Alicia. My bunny cam's not working.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Can you not sign back in?
Nope. We gotta cut off the bunny cam. Sorry, y'all. Bunny cam broke. It's making me want to sign back in and everything. So, no more bunny cam. But anyway, so basically, This is the only place. Now, the bed bugs don't live in the carpets. Fleas will live in the carpets. But fleas will not live on the bed. They won't live on the walls. They won't live, around these spots. They live up high on the furniture or behind baseboards, somewhere like that. The reason you don't have to spray your whole floor is because the bed bugs aren't going to live in the whole floor. They're going to live up on the furniture and away from major targeted trafficked areas. So don't waste your chemical. And I have to let's see. I wonder if I can get this back.
What bunny cam?
I'm gonna try. There we go. Bunny cam's back. So anyway. I hope I explained that and where bed bugs live in a bedroom and why you don't have to spray the whole floor. You're wasting product. I mean, people will do it. You tell them not to do it, they still do it. But you don't have to do it. It's a waste of chemical. There's no reason to spray your whole floor everywhere. Hey, Legendary Pest Control. You like my bunny? That's my bunny. His name is Arthas Bunathiel. He is the Bun King. You will still see bed bugs, Huss Ali. You will. You will still see them for up to a month. All right, so here's another problem. Now, a lot of people worry about, well, why I just sprayed this stuff, I still see bed bugs. Okay, this is a really, really big complaint with not just Crossfire, but any pesticide. All right, it's not just Crossfire. So let's cut this out, and let me show you a timeline. Okay, let's do a basic graph. Okay, you have an L. We'll just do one of these L graphs. All right. So you have time. All right, and then you've got days. Oh, undo. That's horrible. Day. DAYS. All right, days. Okay, so the days as you. Wait a minute. That's not what I want. Hold on a minute. That's not it. Undo. What would be my graph, Alicia?
What?
The time that you treat. So the longer that you treat, the less bed bugs you have. Okay, that's what it is. Bugs. All right, bugs. That's what you want. All right, so right here at the top, you're at the peak. This is when you first treat, okay? This is when you have the most bugs, is when you first treat. Let's say this was like, I don't know, 300. Excuse me. All right, so you have 300 bugs, okay? The longer it goes after treatment, the less bugs you'll have. You understand? So this is 0 down here, all right? The time is, let's say, 30 days. Okay? It's 30 days. So you've got your peak bugs here. Now, in this peak, this 300, you have eggs. All right? You've got adults. And you've got nymphs, which we're just going to call babies because baby's easier to draw with a pen. B-A-B-I-E-S. Okay? You've got eggs, adults, and babies. The eggs are going to take the longest to kill. Eggs take 6 to 10 days to hatch. Okay? So they're not going to die. You spray today, they will not die. It takes 6 to 10 days to kill them. 6 to 10 days for them to hatch. So they're not going to die. They have to come out of the egg. All right? When bed bug eggs hatch, bed bugs do not feed day 1. They may feed 6 or 7 days after they hatch. So from this period, from the time that there are eggs until the time the babies are ready to bite you, it could be like 20 days. So on like day 20 is like what? Right around here. Okay? Day 20 is right here. You still have bugs at that period. There are still bugs there because we haven't reached the 0 yet. These bugs are now coming out to feed. But because Crossfire lasts for 30 days, it lasts 4 weeks, okay? At day 20, it's still effective. It's still effective. It is still killing bugs at day 20 when these babies right here are coming out to bite you for the first time. Now, the adults are biting this whole period because they're ready to feed, they're ready to lay eggs, they want to bite you. Yum, 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 yum. So these are the ones that are dying in this whole period. All the adults are dying, okay? You're only dealing with eggs hatching and babies coming out to bite and the different stages. So babies have 5 instar phases. So between feedings, so what happens is every 6 to 10 days, a bed bug will bite you and it sheds its skin. That's called an instar. That's so it can grow larger, okay? So every time a bug needs to grow to the next phase instar, it has to get a blood meal. So it feeds within 6 to 10 days of 6 to 10 days. Every 6 to 10 days to grow to a new stage. When it's coming out to feed you, to feed on you, it's biting you, it's shedding its skin. So the adults, let's say you've got like phase, 1 instar, and it just fed before you sprayed, it's not going to come out again for another week. So they'll come out at like right around here, or maybe here, all right, at day like 7 or 10 to feed, to grow bigger, and then they'll die. And so it's going to take time. You're never, no matter what chemical you spray, you will not kill every single bed bug within just a day or two. It is going to take time. It because of math. All right. The thing is if you've got bed bugs hiding behind a box spring or hiding behind a baseboard or hiding behind a crown molding or in a wall somewhere like a curtain rod or something like that, those bed bugs have to come out. You can't possibly spray every single place that bed bugs are hiding. It's just, maybe if you tear all the walls down, but you're not going to do that. Let's be reasonable. Okay. The thing is that it's going to take time for all the bugs to filter out, to kind of file out into the room and die. So it's just mathematics. So I hope I explained that. What is the cleaning process for reapplying Crossfire? Just reapply Crossfire. You can clean up the old stuff if you want and spray new if you want. Some people do, some people don't. Just depends on the person. Yeah, so if you mix 13 ounces into a full gallon of water, then you will undermix your chemical. It'll be watered down. It's not going to be that watered down, but it will be watered down. I did a 1-bedroom. Let's see. You have the best names. Still laughing about Skeletor. Oh, he's still here too. He's around here somewhere. Oh, I gotta pull him down. Hold on a minute. He's hiding. Hold on. Now y'all go see my American flag pants, maybe. See, I got American flag pants. Oh. He likes, and you can see my guts too, my big old fat belly. There we go. See, he's still here. He's still here. I haven't forgotten him. I forget to put him down, though. But a lot of times my head covers him up anyway. Sorry. Sorry, friend. That is Skeletor. But anyway. Arthas is the Lich King from Warcraft lore. And I have named my bunny Arthas Bunnyfield. It is my name. I named him. It was my idea to get the bunny, and I named him Arthas. And if we get a female, then she will be Jaina. That will be her name, because I am a nerd. I am a nerd. If you have product left, let's see. Do you find more bed bugs in mattresses or box springs? Usually box springs. I find most bed bugs in the box spring. A lot of times I go in, there's nothing on the mattress at all. But I treat both. Thank you for clarifying. Let's see. I watched one of your videos. I thought you said to also spray around doors too. Yes, spray around door frames and stuff. That's true. What do you feel about crossfire and Semexa dust in the... Okay, so I talk bad about diatomaceous earth all the time because diatomaceous earth, it's a type of a silicate and it can cause problems with breathing, like COPD, asthma, stuff like that. People will say, oh, you have to get food grade, but truthfully, you cannot remove crystalline DE from any from even food grade. So even food grade has the stuff that's bad for your lungs in it. Semexa, which is actual silica dust, can actually cause lung cancer. So I don't recommend using dusts that cause problems with breathing. I don't recommend, unless you understand how to use a respirator. You understand where to use the dust where it won't stir up into the air when you walk through the house, when you lay on your bed, when you use your house to live in, that you're not going to stir the dust up and risk breathing it in. I don't recommend using dust unless you're a professional. That's why I tell people not to use dust, because I feel it's safer not to. I don't use dust. The only thing that I use dust for when I spray for bugs or whatever, I might use some boric acid dust in a wall for like cockroaches, or I use Alpine D dust for yellow jackets in the ground. I'm not going, that's all I use dust for. So you're not going to really come into contact with the dust I use in the places that I use it. I'm not going to come in contact with it either. So I just don't recommend using dust. It's too dangerous. So, oh no, Jennifer, I'd tell you if I thought you were wrong. Jennifer's been with me a really long time. She's a mod. I made her a mod because she's on the channel a lot, and she understands. She can answer people's questions and give decent answers. There's also another technician that's here all the time too, and her name is Kristen, but I don't think she's in here tonight, but she actually has a lot of really good advice too. She's starting up her own pest control company in Georgia, and so she's actually very, very knowledgeable too. So, but one of the problems with encasements, mattress encasements, and treating them, I usually recommend removing them, because mattress encasements typically are water resistant. And where you're using a water-based chemical, a lot of times they'll just flake off. After they've dried, they'll flake off, they rub off. And so I don't recommend it. I recommend removing the mattress encasements. If they're covered in bed bugs, throw them away. And don't get new encasements until after you know your bed bugs are gone. Now, I understand that people like to use encasements to protect their investment. You know, if you go and spend $2,000-$3,000 on a mattress, you want to cover it up to keep the mattress from getting infested. I completely understand that. But if you have bed bugs, mattress encasements don't help. They don't prevent bed bugs. Bed bugs can bite you through them. You're not going to starve them before the mattress encasement rips. A bed bug needs a blood meal once every 12 months to survive. They don't need to bite you all the time, once a year. And they And that's a long time to expect a mattress encasement to stay on your bed and not rip or tear or, get a fray or something that bed bugs can fit through. And so I just don't recommend them. I think they're more of a of a placebo effect than an actual true, I just don't think they work very well. And I've been in houses. I've got a picture that I use all the time. I use it all the time. It's one of the best pictures that I've ever taken of bed bugs. I use it. If I could pull it up, I'd pull it up and show it to you. But I'll post it on the community forum tonight after I get off the live stream. But it is the best picture. And the bed bugs are coming out of a mattress encasement. So the lady was required to purchase a mattress encasement by the exterminator that she had before me 9 months earlier. I went in to treat the house. The bed bug mattress encasement ripped, and the bed bugs were coming out from inside the mattress encasement. The mattress encasement was full of bed bugs. They were all coming out of the encasement because it ripped. It ripped. And it didn't work. It didn't work. It had been 9 months, and all the bed bugs were still perfectly healthy and alive. In fact, I believe that the bed bugs were actually biting her through the encasement. So, because there were eggs and everything laid inside it and everywhere. So, you guys should all join the Discord. Yes, you should. You should. I could link it. If I could get a link. But the link is also in the description of this video. So. My name shows right when I'm in here on the phone, but I'm on laptop right now. Let's see. Oh, okay, you're in here now. So, I'm not going to try to pronounce your word, but let's just call you KY. Oh, that's awful. Couch covers are horrible. Couch covers are way worse than mattress covers for bed bugs. They're really bad. I've never seen a couch cover work. Never. Ever. I've seen people use them to try to protect from bed bugs. I've never, ever seen them work. I have actually gone into apartments, pulled mattress encasements off of the mattress, and found absolutely no bed bugs on the mattress at all. So I know that they can keep the bed bugs off of a brand new mattress. But I have never once ever seen mattress encasements, couch encasements work. I've never seen them work. So. Encasements and covers are two different things. So a total mattress encasement actually typically zips around. So let's see. Let's show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see if I can pull this up. All right. Total mattress encasement. So if you look at this, let's look at this one right here. See how it's waterproof? It says waterproof too. This is a waterproof mattress protector. So all this is basically just a high-tech way of saying, hey, I got an extra fitted sheet on the bed. That's all this is. This is not a mattress encasement. A mattress encasement is like this, which zips all the way around. Now you see this? This actually zips. It's got a zipper. If you, let's see, well, it's not really going to show you, is it? But you can wash it and everything. It's a Serta, whatever, mattress encasement. But this zips all the way around. So this isn't just a fitted sheet where it ends right here. It actually goes all the way around and zips all the way around the mattress so that it's completely and totally encased. That's different than an actual mattress cover. They're not the same thing. A mattress cover is basically like a fitted sheet for kids that pee the bed. But this is also water resistant. So it's stain resistant, waterproof. You see, these are the problems. This is why I don't like using these, because, I mean, all right, if you've got one of these on your mattress and it's designed to protect your mattress from, bed bugs or whatever, but it's also waterproof and it's stain resistant. So if you spray this, like it's got Scotch Guard or whatever on it, and you spray it, the chemical will either roll off or it dries and then it flakes off. And it won't actually stick to the fabric. That's the problem. But if you take that off of there and you treat your actual mattress, the mattress itself is more porous, so the chemical will actually stick to it and it will stay on it. And if the bed bugs crawl back up over it trying to bite you, they're crawling through a chemical. Don't put the mattress encasement back on. Treat your mattress. Don't put the encasement back on, so that when the bed bugs crawl to get to you from in the room, they crawl across the treated surface and they die. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. My bunny looks sleepy. He's going to go sleep. He does not want to lay in that little hole, Alicia.
Maybe he'll get brave enough to go in there.
Yeah, won't go. He peeked in there. He was nosy, but he won't go in there.
He might go when it's colder.
Is it not illegal? Okay, so this is where I tell people the label is the law. Right? The label is the law. The government does not write the label. The pesticide company writes the label. The label is the law. So let me explain something to you about the label. All right? Let's go and look at the label. So when people say, it's illegal to treat your mattress, they don't know what they're talking about. So, this is Crossfire. Crossfire. This is the label for Crossfire. This is an updated label from MGK, okay? Well, let's see if I can get it to work. All right. I love to read labels. Labels are very important. Mattress application. All right, here's a section dedicated directly to treating a mattress, okay? It says, Crossfire Bedbug Concentrate can be directly applied to a mattress and box spring surfaces. For porous surfaces such as mattresses and carpet perimeter areas, apply until thoroughly damp but not wet. Infested bed linens should not be treated. These should be removed, tightly sealed in a plastic bag, laundered and dried at high temperatures prior to reusing. Vacuuming surfaces prior to treatment. So it says right here, treat the mattress, okay? Treat the mattresses, treat the box springs, okay? It says, using a pin stream, coarse or low pressure equipment, spray directly to the mattress surface, paying special attention to seams, fold, tufts, and edges, as well as bed frames, box springs, where bed bugs harbor. Remake the bed and clean linens prior to reuse. So there you go. That is why you treat the mattress, because the label tells you to. The label for Crossfire Bedbug Concentrate says specifically to treat your mattress. Now, let me show you another label. So let's go back. Let's pull a new window. This is another pesticide that will kill bed bugs. This kills bed bugs. All right. Now, this is why I don't recommend Alpine. It's one of the reasons I don't recommend it. It works, but it's not ideal for bed bugs. And the reason why is because we're going to get to it. All right. Bed bugs. All right. Here's the section for bed bugs for Alpine. Make spot, crack, and crevice and or void applications where evidence of bed bug infestation occurs or bed bugs are suspected to likely occur. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Do not apply to mattresses. Okay. So Alpine WSG specifically says on the label, do not apply to the mattress. So if you are killing bed bugs with Alpine WSG, you're not allowed to apply it to the mattress. You can use it on box springs You can use it inside empty dressers, clothes closets, luggage, carpets, draperies, furniture, headboards. A lot of the same places you can use Crossfire, but you cannot use it on a mattress. So that's where it would be against the law to use Alpine on a mattress for bed bugs, because it's not labeled to be used on a mattress. So that is why you don't use some pesticides on the mattresses, and some you do. Certain chemicals can only be purchased by a licensed exterminator. That's true, but those are considered restricted use. So when you're dealing with pesticides, there are different categories of pesticide. You have your general pest control products, which Crossfire is considered general pesticide, but then you have your restricted use pesticides. Now, restricted use pesticides typically come with a danger warning label, or danger poison. Sorry, not danger warning, but danger poison. And they're considered restricted use. Restricted use would be something like Vapona or zinc phosphide. Those are considered restricted use pesticides. You have to have a label to purchase, a license to purchase them. They're restricted. But if the label is not restricted, then you can purchase it. You don't have to have a license, at least in the state, not in the United States. So it's not illegal for you to own a pesticide. It may be illegal to sell a pesticide in your state, like Crossfire in New York. They don't sell it in New York. But, they expect if you're going to order it from New York, you're going to have a license to order it. But if you were to, I would assume that if you just had it and traveled into New York with it, it's not illegal to have it. It's just illegal to purchase it. So there are purchasing laws. Like, so when they took Dursban off the market, Dursban and Diazinon, there were rulings where it was, when they first outlawed it, they outlawed the manufacturing of it. Now, you could, if you still had a store, if you still had a plant that had it in stock, because like if we stop manufacturing a pesticide today, well, we still have pallets and pallets of this stuff, so we need to sell it. So the government will come in and say, okay, you can't make anymore, stop making it, but you can sell off your product. So then eventually it gets to the point where they're like, okay, now your manufacturers can no longer sell it, but hey, you farm stores and pesticide stores and all this, y'all can still sell it up to this date. But after this date, you can't sell it anymore. And then it gets down to the pest control technicians, and they'll say, okay, now you pest control guys, y'all can use this stuff up to this date, but then after that, you can no longer use it. And then they outlaw it completely. You can't buy it anymore. And so that's basically how a pesticide is people are weaned off of a pesticide. That's the way it works. Should I worry about going into a room to spray without having them crawl onto me? They don't usually, unless you've got a really severe house, you're not typically going to have bed bugs crawl on you when you go into a room. They usually feed in between 2 and 4 in the morning, and so very rarely do you find them unless you start flipping beds upside down and stuff like that. You'll find them, but normally, unless they're just really bad. I've been in houses where they're really bad, where they would absolutely crawl on you as soon as you walk into the room, but that's rare. I could probably count on 2 hands how many houses I've been in that they were that severe. I'm not noticing any resistance to Crossfire from bed bugs. When a bed bug walks through Crossfire residual, how long does it take to die? In the first day it's applied, 5 minutes. All stages, 5 minutes. But you're right. I'm just going to say Keisha, because I can't call you KY. That just sounds dirty. But a lot of it does have to do with technician skill. A lot of it has to do with pesticides that are actually being used. There are some chemicals that bed bugs are resistant to. So, Say Bye Bugs is a scam. Don't buy it. You will waste your money. I need to do a video on Say Bye Bugs, but actually I did list them in one of my recent videos. So if you go to my channel, All right, let's go to videos. And you go down here. Okay, so these top bed bug solutions, these videos, I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? If you go into these, I actually talk about Say Bye Bugs in one of these. I don't remember which one it is. Well, I could figure it out real quick. So, if I go here and I read more, Crossfire, Harris, essential oils, temperate, heat, and chemical. All right, so that's not it. All right, so let's go with this one. So, part 3. All right, you want to watch this specific video. In fact, I might be able to get to it and just play that part for you. There we go. Let's watch this together.
We're going to talk about Say Bye Bug. All right, Say Bye Bug is a pesticide that people purchase online. They got a website. A lot of people use it. I go behind a lot of exterminators who use this chemical, and it is absolutely not effective to get rid of bed bugs. I'm going to say that right out before I even go into why. It doesn't work. It absolutely doesn't work. But if you go to their website and you look at their website, they've got 5-star reviews on Say Bye Bug. Now, I was going to make a video just about this product alone, but I decided to just include it in this top 20 list instead, and we'll just go over some really simple facts about Say Bye Bug. If you go to their website and you read their reviews on Say Bye Bug, and they claim to be the highest rated, the most effective way to get rid of bed bugs. They've got so many 5-star reviews. It's unreal, like hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews for this product. But if you go read those 5-star reviews, a lot of those 5-star reviews claim that it doesn't work, or that they mailed in for this product and they never got it. So how are they getting 5 stars? Let me ask you a question. You're sitting there at your desk or in your car or wherever you are watching me talk to you about bugs. Would you rate a product 5 stars if it never arrived in the mail? Would you rate a product 5 stars if it did not work? Would you? I don't think you would. And so a lot of these comments on this Say Bye Bug are really, really fishy. But I recommend you do your own research. Go look it up.
All right. So if you understand what I'm saying in that video, I write out. I spent and I go over it. If you go and you read the text and stuff on it, it explains. I know it's kind of hard to see because my face is kind of covering it up, but DDT has lots of resistance. Bed bugs are resistant to DDT. But anyway, with Say Bye Bug, like I'm explaining in the video, it's the chemical. There are so many reviews. So when I've been looking in Say Bye Bugs for a whole year. I've been researching this. I have had so many of the reviews that I have copied, that I have screenshotted and copied, that I cannot find anymore. And I go on to the website and I look for them, and they're no longer there. And they were 5-star reviews saying things like, I haven't even received the chemical yet. And they give it a 5-star review. Or, I bought this stuff and it didn't work at all. I want my money back, but I can't get hold of customer support. 5-star review. Does that make sense? Now, to me, it seems like they are scamming people. They're because you cannot purchase Say Bye Bugs on Amazon. You cannot purchase it on any other website but from them, using their website, looking at their reviews on their website. Now, if I've done web design. I've done web design since I was 15 years old. So if you go in and you design a website and you only put in, well, this person says 5 stars and this person, and they go and they put their review in, but it automatically changes their review from 1 star to 5 star, you could do that. That's actually really easy to do, where it just shows only 5 stars. Or you can go in yourself manually and edit it to say 5 stars. So it doesn't make common sense that someone would go in and rank a pesticide 5 stars that they're saying right there on the website, this does not work. So, I mean, what do you think? I'll ask you. I mean, don't take my word for it. I'll just ask you. What do you think? Would you, if you
bought a pesticide and it never even arrived to your house, would you rate it 5 stars and say, this stuff's amazing, I never even got it? You know, I mean, really? That doesn't make sense. So. Yeah, so DDT. So back to what I was saying earlier. Somebody had actually asked if crossfire resistance, DDT, whatever. People have this. These pesticide goggles. You know, they say rose-colored glasses because people people remember things differently. So if you research DDT, bugs, lots of bugs, not just bed bugs, cockroaches, other bugs, were actually developing resistance to DDT. One of the reasons they outlawed DDT was not because of harm. I mean, they were because of harm to humans, but also because bugs were developing resistance to it. And so it actually fathered the discovery of synthetic pyrethroids. So pyrethrins are natural in, you know, they occur in chrysanthemums, marigolds, flowers, and stuff. Synthetic pyrethroids are basically man-made duplicates of pyrethrin. So what they've done is they've taken a pyrethrin, which occurs natural, and they've changed the molecular structure so that it will last longer. So it's a fairly safe pesticide, but because it mimics natural pesticides that you find in nature. So the body, if you were to get enough in you to harm you, your body naturally recognizes what it is and kicks it out. So it's like, I got to kick this out. Where DDT and a lot of the organophosphate family, like Durazban and Diazinon, would actually build up in the system over time and cause neurological problems. You could have, brain problems and stuff like that, neurological problems from buildup of these pesticides. But with synthetic pyrethroids, they're typically eliminated out of the body before you have buildup because of just what they are. The DDT actually fathered a lot of the the research behind synthetic pyrethroids, and synthetic pyrethroids is typically where the market went after DDT was outlawed. Actually, before DDT was outlawed, they started switching over to things like cypermethrin, permethrin, these different pesticides. So yeah. I think it was the correct decision to ban DDT, yes. But that being said, DDT, I believe, at the time was needed. I don't think it's needed now because there are better pesticides that exist. There are better, safer pesticides that exist. But during the time of DDT, I mean, you cannot argue. It is not possible to argue the fact that DDT saved millions of lives from malaria mosquitoes and other mosquito-borne illnesses. DDT was a very good pesticide of its day. But, I mean, in today, there are so many better things out there that are so much safer to use around people that you don't... And they're much more effective. I mean, they're able to genetically change the makeup of a mosquito to where they can't even breed, and that's way more effective than just spraying a bunch of stuff willy-nilly all over the place. I mean, I've been treating my yard for things like ants and stuff like that since I moved here, and it's made a big difference on the mosquitoes that we get. I mean, we get bit still. There's still mosquitoes because there's mosquitoes in the neighbors' yards. They're going to come over here. But it does make a difference just in the newer pesticides that are much safer than what DDT ever was. So, yeah. But during the time, I mean, it's all they had. And it did save millions of lives. And not just that, the millions of lives that came from those people because their lives were saved. They were able to reproduce and have babies. So, really, you've saved millions upon millions of lives just because DDT was around. So...
But it has been an hour and a half. Wow. It's been a long time. I've been on here a long time. I am going to have to get off here. It is 11 o'clock. I do have to work tomorrow. So, I'm sorry I have to go. We will see you another day. So, Arthas is going to sleep. I think I'm going to go to sleep too. Look at that. He's so cute. Look at his little eyes just closing it. He's going to go night-night. Y'all have a really great night. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Thursday night's live stream. I try to get a video up every Tuesday, like an actual video that you could sit and watch, but I have not. I'll tell you what. Go to. I'm gonna give you guys homework. Okay. I want you to go to Green Acres. All right. YouTube.com. Green Acres PC. Okay. I'm gonna post it right now in the chat. I want y'all to go here. And I want you to go to my community tab. You don't have to join to do this. This is free. All right. I want you to I'm going to make a comment right now. I'm going to go in here on my phone and do it because it's easier to do it that way for me. All right. Let's see. YouTube. And we're going to go to here. And I'm going to go to my channel. And I'm going to go to community tab. And I'm going to say right here. Give me an idea for a new video you would like to see. Give me an idea for a new video. It went and made a plural. There we go. And then we post it. Okay? And then I refresh this page like this. And there you go. Give me an idea for a new video you would like to see. Go here, click this little button right here, comment, and leave me a comment. And tell me, what would you like to see me talk about? I would love to see any ideas at all. If you have questions about spiders, if you have questions about ants, termites, we're coming up into termite season. It's springtime. People are going to start getting termites. Anything you want to know, leave me a comment and ask, and I'll pick one, and I'll make a video about it. So, because I'm at a loss. Truthfully, it's hard to come up with an idea for a video every week. So, please, go. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll see y'all next week. Thank you very much. And hopefully I'll have a video for you Tuesday. Y'all have a great night. I appreciate it.